students. So we're going to continue with another activity on electric circuits. Please get ready with your activity book. We're going to do worksheet number 4, and the title is What Affects the Electric Current in an Electric Circuit. So we're going to have 3 setups here of different electric circuits, and the aim of this experiment is to identify the variables to change and the variables to keep the same for investigations on electric current. Before we start with this activity, let's have a short revision about variables. Okay. Please do remember that whenever you're going to do an investigation, an experiment, or a test, it's very important for you to identify the variables that you're going to have in your setup. The first one that we have learned was the constant variables, and these are the variables that are kept the same. Everything, all the materials should be the same, okay, except for one variable to make the test fair. That one variable that you're going to change should be the one that you want to find out. Now, of course, we have another variable, and that is the one that we're going to observe. What will happen, the results, okay, or the one we're going to measure. In this case, in this investigation, in worksheet number 4, we are not going to measure anything, but we're going to observe. Remember, when you are going to observe, you're going to use your senses. So in this case, you are going to use your sense of sight. So here are our setups for our investigation on worksheet number 4, what affects the electric current in an electric circuit, page 72 and 73. Some of the questions on your activity book now. The first one, you want to investigate whether the number of bulbs affects the electric current in an electric circuit. Please take note. This is the one you want to investigate, the number of bulbs and how it affects the electric current in an electric circuit. Let's go to the first question there. Which variable must you change? Please remember that the variable that you want to change is the one that you want to find out. Let's go to the next question. Which variables must you keep the same? Now remember, these variables that you keep the same, these are the constant variables. So you have to write down 3 for this question. Let's go to the last question for question number 1. 1C. Which 2 electric circuits should you set up for this investigation? So for setup A, we have here 1 battery, 1 bulb, and a switch. For setup B, we have here 2 batteries, 2 bulbs, and 1 switch. For setup C, we have here 2 batteries, 1 bulb, and 1 switch. Let's go now to the next question, question number 2 on page 73. You want to investigate whether the number of batteries affects the electric current in an electric circuit. So please take note, what do you want to investigate? And that's what you're going to change. That's for question 2A. Which variable must you change? Again, please take note. the number of electrical components, okay, and the results. Next one, which variables must you keep the same? Write down 3 for investigation number 2. Okay, which 2 electric circuits should you set up for this investigation? Is it setup A with 1 battery, 1 bulb, 1 switch? Or setup B with 2 batteries, 2 bulbs, 1 switch? Or setup C with 2 batteries, 1 bulb, and 1 switch? Please answer the questions now. Alright, congratulations everyone! We were able to complete another activity on electric circuits. I'll see you in our next activity. Bye!